Coming up next, I'm going to give a first impression of the brand new release from Amouage, Interlude Black Iris. So stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Before they come in, first impression of brand new release from the house that we all love, or most people love, Amouage, and this is Interlude Black Iris Man. I have the sample here. You can see I actually got this a couple days ago at Amouage Perfumery here in Miami, and Maurice was kind enough to let me try it there in the store, and then I also got a sample home. Here's the sample in the bottle. I've already used it some. So, you know, I'm just doing a first impression rather than a full review because I've only been wearing it a few times, and I like to wear something at least probably 3 or 4 times before I can really give a good full review. So this will be pretty detailed though. So let me jump right into it. For those of you who don't know, Interlude Man is actually the original fragrance from Amouage. Interlude Black Iris Man is a flanker, and it just came out in May, right during this pandemic, so I'm not sure how things are going with that, but just a couple months ago here in May of this year of 2020. Now, the nose behind this is Pierre Negrin. It was epic, legendary. Just you can look him up. He's done everything from Polo to Elisire to Joe Malone, to Amouage. Done a ton of stuff. Works for Firmenich. Huge perfumer. So it's Amouage. My experience, if it's Amouage, it's going to be great quality. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be for a 100 ml bottle. You're going to be talking over $300. But you get what you pay for. They're top-notch quality. Everything I've smelled by them, everything lasts. Everything projects. They're just beast mode fragrances. Something that it's worth, I think, having a bottle in your collection. Pick one that you like. Anyways, so let's get right into this. Again, this just came out. The top notes listed are bergamot, rosemary, violet leaves. The middle notes are orris, absolute, amber, frankincense, lavender, myrrh, and vanilla. The base notes are leather, agarwood, smoke, which is like oud, patchouli, sandalwood, and cedarwood. If you smelled Interlude, the original, it's not my favorite Amouage because it kind of comes across a little bit herbaceous, which I like herbaceous fragrances, but there's like an oregano smell to it, and kind of at the top that throws it off for me. Now, when I saw this, when I was in Osme and I was talking, and Maurice said, "Hey, you got to try this," I was like, all right, I saw Black Iris. I'll be honest, Iris, for me, for whatever reason, is not one of my favorite fragrances. So whenever I have the chance to smell one, I always take it. I like to smell everything that I can get my nose on, but I'm always a little bit skeptical. I'll say, interestingly, I don't smell Iris in this. Right off the bat, you get this, for me, it's a heavy incense fragrance, and I love incense fragrances. It's literally probably my favorite genre of fragrances. So anytime it's got myrrh and lavender and frankincense, and then you mix it with this interesting kind of leather and patchouli and oud and rosemary, this is just a very definitely manly or more masculine fragrance. Obviously it is for man. I can see a woman pulling this off, but this is definitely more masculine. It just projects similar to a lot of the other fragrances I've been wearing recently. Seems like there's been this trend going to the more incense fragrance. It gives you that more kind of classic, evokes, again, masculinity. I think this is going to be, I think, a beast mode power fragrance. I've worn it already a few times. I get easily over 8 hours, 9 to 10 hours. The projection is always on Amouage on my skin is a good, 12 inches around my head. I spray, by the way, on the back of my hand. I spray on the inside of my elbows. I spray either side of my neck and then on the back of my neck. So I've got a nice helmet going on here. It projects. I definitely, the orris to me, I think is what the key that holds this thing together. And orris is a very expensive, orris absolute, orris butter is a very expensive material. I make my own fragrances just so I can learn compositions, and Auras is something that it kind of gives that smoothness. It also has vanilla in here, but it gives it a smoothness. So this is almost a little bit boozy, I would say. If you like boozy fragrances, I could see where people are going to smell that. But it's just smooth, it's elegant, it's rich, it's dark, but it's not, overpowering in a way that's boring. And again, this is my first impression. So I see it hard. I don't see my opinion changing much on this because, again, I know Amouage. I know their house. Beach Hut Man is one of my top probably 5 fragrances of all time for me, again, because it's so unique and just such high quality. So there you go. That's Interlude Black Iris Man from Amouage. Again, brand new, just came out in May of this year. And, I'd love to hear from those of you who have tried it already, what you think and whether you've, kind of gotten your nose on it and your impressions. So this is Joel the Nose, and I will be back again soon with another review. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.